Hey Divine Ones, Ingrid Anna here. Gonna do a quick little video. I just had a beautiful lunch with a divine girlfriend of mine from LA, Louisa. We met, we're both Aussies. We met in LA, both getting our Starbucks. And we've been friends for over 10 years now, so it was beautiful to catch up with her. Now, I just wanted to do this quick video because I saw a whole lot of people speaking about this on a conversation and a thread, and I thought I would speak to it a little bit. Maybe I can offer some value. It was all about people asking you to work for free and try to get freebies from you and all that kind of stuff. Now, when my vibration was probably a little bit lower and I wasn't really owning the power and the enormity and the experience and everything that I bring to the table, the power of my work, it's like, you know, you've got an energetic tear, and it's like people can come into your energetic space because they can sense that. And so you're going to, if you're energetically really not owning what you do, you're opening yourself up for people thinking that that's kind of okay, that you work for free. Remember, you always have the power to say no. I'm not up for that. I'm sending you so much love. This is what I do. If you want to get on a call with me and we can discuss the transformation that you're seeking, your work, the healing that needs to be done, your business, I would love to do that. You don't have to buy from me. There's absolutely no pressure to buy from me, but let's have a conversation, because really what I do, there's such a level of depth to the work that I do that it's actually a disservice for me to sort of like just give you everything. It doesn't work that way. It's a process. There's a lot of work that needs to be done in order for you to get that transformation. So my motto, and I teach this to my students, is no pay, no play, because the minute you energetically it comes from an energy first and foremost. That's the number one thing that I have to make clear. If there's something within you that needs to be healed, you're going to get this in your face, right? So if you're really owning the power of your work, and I mentioned, hey Louisa, I mentioned you at the beginning of this call, I find that there's less of this that comes up because you're not a vibrational or energetic or emotional match for that. So the more that I'm showing up, the more that I'm owning my value. I never have anyone ask me to work for free. And as I said at the beginning of this video, I had a little bit of that definitely earlier on in my career when I was still wounded, where I really wasn't owning that value. And really we need to educate our audience. So if we can just be really loving and really kind and just say, look, no, I don't do that. I don't work that way. I'm happy to have a chat with you for half an hour if I can offer some value there. But remember, don't solve their problem. Don't do free healings. Don't give them everything, because you're actually undermining the transformation that they need, because they're not going to get a quick fix. The work that you do is sacred and divine, and you then teach other people that it's okay. So, hey, gorgeous Nancy. So I have really strong boundaries. If you're also ever working with friends, and this happened to a client of mine who's a friend who has just come into my new group, High in Empire, and she had something happen to her that was really hurtful with a friend. She did not have, I said, did you have a contract with that friend? And she said, no. I said, well, there's your first lesson. With the friends, you have to be even more diligent, right? Because there is a sacred relationship there that you already have, and you want to be really mindful. Thank you, Brandy. You want to be really mindful, right, of honoring that friendship. So you actually have to turn up the volume on being incredibly transparent and clear. So contracts, like I don't let anyone come into my groups. It's paying me the money for the first deposit is not enough. Contracts, then you get in the group. Contract payment. With you know, so anyway, I'm going into other stuff, but really guys, at the end of the day, you're getting a lot of that in your face. You've got to look at yourself and ask yourself a question, put your hand in your heart and say, what do I need to heal right now? And why is this happening? Because there's probably usually some level of scarcity or woundedness around your value, and all you need to do is start to love yourself up. And I call this resonance for riches. So the women who make a lot of money in my groups and my clients, including myself, we have something that I call this resonance, right? So deep resonance for riches. And what that is a deep level of self-love, where you've made a commitment to yourself that you are a powerful leader, diva, strategist, channel, healer, mystic, whatever it is that you are, entrepreneur, right? And it's not coming from ego. Women aren't taught this enough. This is when you become magnetic. This is when everything in your life, beware too, will shift. Hey, gorgeous Mia, because you're creating a new clear channel, an energetic vortex, that you are a leader and a healer, and you don't work for free. I love this no pay, no play motto because it's beautiful. It sounds a bit edgy and whatever, but far out. Otherwise, we can't do that work that we're called to do because we drive ourselves into the ground. We go into people pleaser mode. I can assure you that if I hadn't healed my mother wounds, my father wounds, my not enoughness, and all my stuff and that junk in my trunk and all the drama and all the not enoughness, I wouldn't have the business that I do today. Okay, guys, so this is a process. This is a practice. This is doing this sort of emotional healing work is like the bedrock, right, of your empire, the bedrock of your love relationships. You all know this, right? Because you're talented, divine, amazing women, healers and mystics. You're aware. But sometimes I don't think we realize the scarcity track, the record that we keep playing. So oh gosh, even for me, what have I had to work on even recently? Just, oh my gosh, making things easy in my life. Like I just made a conscious decision that who I attract into my business, they're a hell yes. They are an absolute hell yes when they see me. They hear me, they see me, they connect, they know I'm coming from heart, they feel it. I'm very clear on that. And when a woman is not a hell yes for me in my business, we're not a match. It's actually a service. So the people that are asking for the freebies, they're not your ideal client anyway. So you can kiss them goodbye, send them lots of love, hold your presence, hold your intent to bring in people that are a hell yes, people that are ready to invest in themselves, because really when they're investing in you, they're investing in themselves. That's the key thing here. They're not, so be really mindful about who it is vibrationally, energetically that you're bringing in, and what does that feel like. So for me, when a client is coming in, I know what that feels like. It's soul sister, it's heart, it's love. She has a level of excellence. She has a level of integrity. She's just yum. It feels yummy, right? And anything else that is difficult or challenging, I run away from because I've learned that the hard way, right? So this should be a lot easier, right? Business. It really should. So allow yourself to have that. Allow yourself to have things be really rich and yummy and juicy. And in order for you to have that and receive that, what do you now need to let go of? What do you now need to release? And then the other thing when I talked about was that resonance for riches. At the end of the day, you want to sell, you want to connect, you want your live streams to convert, you want your webinars to convert, you want $1 million business. You better own your voice, and you better really own your power on a deeper level and have deep resonance and value for the work that you're here to do. Not even necessarily self-value. So whenever I'm putting prices on my offers, hi, gorgeous ones, and everything that I say to my clients is, money is not going to give you value. You have to start with that yourself. Money just gives you choices. When you're valuing a high-end offer or something like that, or a program that you're selling, it's really the value of the transformation, because you're priceless. You're the holy divine. You're the creatrix. You're absolutely just gorgeous and exquisite and amazing. And if we could start building businesses from that premise, there's going to be a lot less struggle, I can assure you. And a lot of those people who are asking for freebies, you know what happens to them? They don't even come near you because you won't entertain that. You're not up for that. You value yourself, and then others begin to value you. Okay, guys, I've got to go and take my doctor for a biopsy test, so I better run. I hope that this has been of some service. I'm Ingrid Anna. I am a leading business strategist and a divine high priestess. And the way that I work helping my clients monetize their brilliance is we do something very different. We're offering a new paradigm of leadership. A new client joined last week, and she works with a lot of big high profile male marketers. And what we do really here at High End Empire, which is a core program that I offer, is we offer a tremendous amount of emotional, spiritual, and energetic support. It's really important. It's what's really essentially missing. I can't even talk. I need some sleep. I've been exercising today. I've been doing all these different things, getting ready for New York. I'm traveling on Friday, so it's busy. But really what we're doing is providing a really beautiful sacred space for entrepreneurs to really rise. If you don't have the emotional resilience, if you don't get an adequate amount of deeper level of healing, what we tend to do, as you all know, is you keep repeating the patterns. So then building an empire, it needs to be built on a really solid foundation, not like quicksand where you're constantly having these dramatic ebb and flows. I've been there, I've done that, so there's no guilt or shame around that. But what we're providing is a really beautiful synergy of advanced business strategy and the deep emotional healing and IQ that is needed for us all to rise as leaders, right? So if you're interested in that at all, post below. We're building our new site right now, but I have a beautiful document that I can send you with a complete overview on all the modules, all the bonuses, all the teachings. We actually provide 1 year of live support, and the value of this program is tremendous. Another client of mine said it's like an MBA in online business, and it's beautiful. I'm talking about my own program, and it is really beautiful and sacred. When you see the website that'll be done in the next couple of weeks, you'll see all the amazing transformations. But women are making money. They're coming in barely being able to afford me $300-400 or whatever it was when they first signed up for the program. It's now $499 a month. By 12 payments, but it's basically like my mastermind starts at $25,000 US, and we're providing almost that level of support in this group. It's incredible. I'm really proud of it because financially, where I'm at now in my life and my level of experience, and the fact I've grown my reach so much, so I'm finally able to share the level of work that I do to a broader audience for a lower price point, which is really, really, hey, gorgeously exciting. So I better go and take my dad to a doctor, but if you are interested, message me or just put like, I'm ready to make a heckload more money working with Grace below, or I'm ready, and I'll message you my overview. It basically explains every single thing that you get. And if you have any questions, I can always jump on a quick call with you. And I'm sending you lashings of love, you guys. You're worth it. You're gorgeous. Clear the scarcity, and no one will ever be out expecting or asking you to work for free ever again, I can assure you. Lots of love.